I was kind of bored and I was thinking what to do. So I thought, why not drop kind of a bomb on my followers and teach them something that they didn't know and change the way of thinking about markets, right? So here we are, and hope this video is useful to you guys. Enjoy. Because when I found out about this kind of changed my game. This kind of changed my thinking about markets, and it's not much of a complex thinking. It's a very easy thinking once you get used to it, but it might seem complex to you now. But it's all about how liquidity is engineered in the market and how price is used to work against you geometrically, right? So let's get right into it. So basically, I've made two distinctions between thinking and what's the reality. So this is the thinking part, right? This is what you believe is going on, and this is what is going on, but on a very high time frame, maybe on the monthly chart, maybe on the weekly chart, but you're not trading on those, right? You're trading in the daily chart, 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know what you're trading. But 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 what you need to understand is these legs, these so-called legs, 1 2 3 4 5 6, whatever, they contain so much internal structure that is going on, guys, that you will be not able to handle if you're not equipped with the right tools. And you need a narrative to go about trading, and if you don't have a narrative to your executions or your whatever thing you're doing, trading, swing trading, then you're gonna fail. That's just how it is. It is the ruling rule of the market, and this is what happens. So in smallest time frames, I don't, especially from day counting, I'm counting even daily chart as a smaller time frame, so to teach you. So here's what going on, right? Even on the daily chart, or the daily chart, or even in the smaller time frames, price does not move like this. This is false. Price does not move like this, guys. It's way too easy. If it were moving like this, we'd all be millionaires, billionaires, I don't know, because it's too simple. What price really does is this. So to give you a grasp of what's going on in here, here's what's reality. Here's what's the reality is, right? Price basically tries and form internal structures. Like for this leg could easily look like this. So what's going on? Price goes here, forms a higher high, higher low, goes higher, right? Break of structure. Many of the retailers, subjugated to the classic ideas of trend trading, they'll be entering off of this. And what's going to happen? They're going to be stopped out right here. Where they've placed maybe their stops here, or maybe some sort of internal structure that was available to them in this point, and they bought to the thinking that this was the external price point to buy. They got fucked, right? Uh, so, so what's going on, right? Buyers entered off of it. They got some sort of move, some sort of thinking. They were thinking like, yeah, price is going my way. Maybe some of them are adding to their positions because this small leg can also have, like on the intraday charts, something like this, right? People are entering here, 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 and then all of them are going to be taken out with this, right? Because there are sell stops. Now what happens? Market goes lower. This is where the buyers were placed. It goes lower. Now why does this market move specifically to this region? Why the buyers were earlier placed? The buyers got of entry. They got entry here, and I've marked this zone specifically for you. Why do you think that the market wants to move again to this zone? What is going on? First of all, sellers got entered right off of here, right off of this point, and seeing this high selling pressure, most of them will be placing their SLs around let's say 51 point, around zero point 0.5, yeah, above zero point 0.5 or somewhere around that, the SLs, right, in this internal structure. What happens? The market goes higher, taking off many of these sellers, maybe who were placed in the internal structure, goes further higher and taps back into this zone. What is this zone? This zone is called the buyer's remorse. Basically, it is the feeling of regret that is induced in the buyers who thought that maybe their stops were wrong, but their entry and their whole idea of the market was not wrong, and the price is back to their prices where they bought earlier. So they start to think, they start to formulate something. They start to think that yeah, maybe the price wants to go higher, but maybe just I was maybe wrongly placed, or something, or some bullshit reason. I'm not aware why, but they're doing something, right? So price taps back into it. Most of the buyers who got stopped out here will be again trying to enter off of this zone, but boy, they are going to be wrong, and they should not. What happens? They're going to be placing their stops again on these lows of the internal structure, and what they see as a retailer, first of all, I don't understand why they can't just zoom out, but they lack the understanding of zooming out. What happens? They see this a higher low being formed, they enter off of this, or maybe here, and they put their sell here, right? And they say, yeah, but now the market is going to be moving at least till this zone or this zone, but the market is never going to be moving this zone, because this is where the institutions are placed and they are accumulating, and this is where the institutions are placed again. But this is for the retailers. This crap, this we call chutney or whatever, is for the retailers, right? Price taps this, buyers induced, sellers taken out, fuck them. This happens. Another selling opportunity, right? But it is difficult for sellers to be placed in this zone because they're already broken. But maybe some of them get some opportunity to make money off of this, uh, and to this zone. What happens? Price takes out the final liquidity, this point, right? everyone has been cleared off. The buyers have been cleared off. The sellers have been cleared off. Those who entered off of here are going to be cleared out very soon. And what does price does? It gets propelled. Now, what has happened in this zone? What is the psychology of people at this point? Why are they not buying at this, this? Because first of all, the price is never going to give them the opportunity to buying, because the price will be propelling so quickly that what happens is like price starts gapping up, and it's very difficult to place yourself anywhere in this zone, right? But let me get back to it. Yeah, so price will be propelled so higher that the buyers will not be able to enter off of any of this. Most of them will be not able to, because they will be thinking that market is still in this sort of range, but boy, they are going to be wrong. Market goes higher, and it will just keep going higher and higher and higher without giving much opportunity to any retailer. And when the retailers finally start to get in, then distribution phase will be starting. This was the accumulation phase, and then similarly distribution phase will be starting. So now you've understood how market moves. This is how the market moves. You can take a quick screenshot if you want. Yeah. So this is how the market moves, clearing out buy stops, sell stops, moving from external liquidity point to the external liquidity point, clearing out the internal structures, right? So let's go right into the charts and give you a nice example, nice and cute example. I think this will work fantastically, right? As you can see, I marked just the phases. This is how the market moves. Accumulation, price starts to move higher, distribution. And I still think that we are in the distribution phase, but since I understand how the market moves, I'm trying to make some money in the distribution phase as well, right? Let's go. Let me teach you. Let me take off this shirt. Yeah. Now exactly what I told you. We saw higher highs, price has been propelled so much higher, and we start to believe some sort of connection might be happening. The best indicator is to see your portfolio, as I've talked in many of my reels. You can just go ahead and see on my Instagram. So what happens? Breakout. Traders enter off of this price. Internal structure. Low got taken out. Sellers entered. They got exited. Buy stops got taken out right here. Another. If you zoom in further, you will be able to see more. Another internal structure, lower higher high, higher low. Buyers got induced, they got taken out. Buyers got induced, they got taken out. Sellers got induced right here. Sellers got taken out right here. Buyers got induced right here, so they got taken out right here. And you might be thinking, who is fool enough to do this? Because I'm able to do this in hindsight. You might be thinking it is so easy. Then who is doing this? Why are they so foolish, guys? You are doing this because when you go to smaller time frame, this looks like a whole move, and you're fucked up, right? Because you don't have daily bias on your side, and this is what the daily bias is. And in this complex correction, in these types of complex correction, it is very hard to make money, and no one is making money in these points unless you are extremely goated, and I doubt many of you are. Maybe some of you are. Then just call me, guys. I want to learn from you. But this is the reality. No one is making money off of this, right? What happened? Price goes higher. What is going on? Maybe if you consider this wick as a breakout structure, then sellers got induced, but I don't see this as a breakout structure, right? What is going on? Price continuously move lower, lower. You see, the best indicator of retailers is perfectly stacked highs and lows. This perfectly stacked high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. What this tells me is liquidity of low resistance. This is all going to be taken out very soon. And what happens? What does price do? It takes them out. What is going on? The sellers who were entered here, what happens? They buy stops. The buy stops were triggered off of this. What happens? Right? What about the buyers who are entered off of this? What happens to their hopes? Market takes them out. What happens to these buyers? What happens to their hope? Market takes them out. Right? So this is what is continuously going to be happening. And for the buyer's remorse point, this was the buyer's remorse zone. As you can see, buyers got taken off here. This is why price didn't care for taking them out immediately, because the buyers who place themselves right here were automatically taken out, and sellers will not be smart enough to take any entries off of this, right? And remember, guys, this is the 500 Nifty index chart, so this is basically the summary of the 500 Nifty stocks. So I cannot be wrong here, right? This is what I'm teaching you. Go ahead, go on your charts and just see it, right? What does it do? Takes out this low. What happens? Moves higher. Tries to move higher. Does it move higher? Yeah, it moves higher. But will any one of you be able to place yourself in this zone? Tell me. No. No, because look at the gaps. Look at the gaps. I doubt many of you will be able to place yourself. And even if you are, you're going to be always trying to, even if you are, you're always going to be trying to place yourself somewhere here, and you're going to be fucked up, right? What happens here? Market breaks, all-time high. What do you think? What does the retailer think? Oh wow, market is going to the new highs. What it does? It takes out you. It takes you out. Look, it takes you out. Internal structure being constructed, perfectly stacked, lower lows, lower highs. What happens? Market breaks to the upside. And look how it goes. Now here's what I want you to do. For a beginner, try to learn to identify these complex structures. Maybe use the 200 EMA to understand. It's a fantastic tool that helped me a lot in the starting. I'm kind of getting myself rid of that now, because I understand structure just prices. But you can use some kind of tool. Maybe use your MACD, use the scaling different, and like increase the MLNs in there. But now this is what's going on, right? Price went higher, and you got practically, if you are a buyer or a seller or a retailer, after this you are tired and you've got no opportunity to be a participant in this rally, right? Since this is the index chart, it is still giving you opportunity, but if you see stocks, they will not give you any opportunity, and this will be even more chaotic, this whole region, right? But there are going to be a lot of strategies, and what I want you to do is enter after a trend has been established. This is where a trend has been established, right? A trend has been established, you see this liquidity being taken out, and you go into the charts after you see this happening and this happening, right? Now start framing any kind of idea, any kind of idea. I'm telling you, just do anything, because when the market is moving up, you use any strategy, you'll be able to make money if you have good entries and good exits, right? So once a trend has been established, just do anything and you'll be making money and you're good to go. And once you start to see some sort of distribution happening, again perfectly stacked higher highs and some sort of fast-paced movement happening, check the volumes. Volumes is a great indicator to see if you see certain shorts and certain higher ups in the volume and moving very much higher than the 20-day average of the volume structure, you can start to exit or have a trailing system, maybe using the 100 EMA, 50 EMA for trailing. And that's it, guys. You want to be trading in this zone. This is called the phase two. And read the book called Mark Minervini Market Wizards, and basically it talks about base structures, and this is a classic example of that. If you go on internet, you'll just see it. Go ahead and search just Mark Minervini base structure. Wait, let me just do it for you. Right. Uh, yeah. So wait, I don't think it's loading, but you can see the gist of it, right? This is how we are seeing market moving, right? This is how we see the market moving, and this is what you can try and implicate in your charts. And if you don't want to listen to me, listen to that guy. He made 500% approx, I may believe, in 5 years. So I think he has a lot of credibility. I am just teaching his method, right? So this is the way of moving of market. I hope you liked the video. I hope you understood something more than your classic retail ideas. uh, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I will be coming up with more videos. I am currently in the midst of a very something crazy happening for me in my life, and soon I'll be posting about it once it's done and it's completed. Till then, hope you await more of my videos and you enjoyed this one. Thanks a lot for watching. Good trading, guys. Bye.